Hello and welcome to Gyan Gatha. Shankh or conch is considered a gift of the ocean and was one of the 14 Ratnas produced during the Samudra Manthan, the legendary churning of the ocean from where we got everything. Shankh is one of the 8 symbols in Hinduism known as Ashtamangal. In today's episode of Gyan Gatha, we'll look at the various types of Shankha and their importance. Shankh can be both right-handed as well as left-handed. A right-handed shell are said to be preservative in nature, or shell of Bhagwan Vishnu, and left-handed ones are believed to be destructive in nature, or shell of Bhagwan Shiva. Now let's understand more about this magnificent creation of nature. Ganesha Shankh is one of the largest worshipped Shankh and is used to honor Bhagwan Ganesha, who is the remover of obstacles. This Shankh is blown to ward off evil effects and invoke prosperity and happiness in the house. This Shankh is kept in a locker or puja room or any similar place that should be free from evil eyes. This Shankh imbibes confidence, fame, happiness, wisdom, good health and long life. Now let's know something about Dakshinavarti Shankh. Right-handed Shankh is also known as Dakshinavarti Shankh. This is a very rare form of species found very deep in the sea, and it is one in 2 lakh Shankhs. The apex of the shell coils or whirls and expands in an anti-clockwise spiral. It has the distinct feature of brown lines flowing towards the south or Dakshin. As Bhagwan Kuber, who is the deity of wealth, lives in south, right-handed Shankha represents wealth and prosperity. Dakshinavarti Shankh fills the house with wealth and blessings of Devi Lakshmi. Keep it wrapped in the white cloth to invoke prosperity and success. According to Varaha Puran, bathing with the water of Dakshinavarti Shankh frees the person of all sins. Skanda Puran further declares the removal of sins committed in all the previous 7 lives. Vamavarti Shankh is a very commonly occurring species. These are the conches whose bulge faces north, opening towards the left side. This Shankh, if placed at a correct location in the house, removes all the negative energies from the house. This is why it is used in Shri Yantra to create a positive energy field. Now let's know about Kauri Shankh. Kauri Shankh was one of the holy objects that emerged from Samudra Manthan. Since ancient times, it has been used in marriages and engagements to wish luck, success and prosperity to the bride and groom. In ancient times, Kauri Shankh was used as the currency in barter trade. The structure of Kauri Shankh is very similar to the hair of Bhagwan Shiva. Nandi, the guardian, who is installed in Bhagwan Shiva's temple, is beautifully decorated with Kauri Shankh. This Shankh is kept in cash counters and cash lockers to invite prosperity and protect the business from financial loss. The next is Gaumukhi Shankh. Gau means cow and Mukh means face. Hence, Gaumukhi Shankh means a conch with the face of a cow. As cow is regarded as a very sacred animal in Hindu tradition, this Shankh is said to lavish all the benefits one normally gets from keeping the cow. Sri Shankh or Shankhini. This Shankh is rarely used in religious ceremonies. Due to its tough, thorn-like covering surrounded by retrograde circles, this Shankh does not produce good sounds. This conch is not used by priests but is used by aghoris in their daily practice. Heera Shankh. This Shankh is also known as Pahadi Shankh as it is found in the mountainous regions. The outer crust of the Shankh is very dull, but the inner crust shines like diamond and the opening has a sparkling crystal-like substance. Due to its rarity and sparkling surface, this is the costliest of all Shankhas. The last one is Moti Shankh. This Shankh that shines like a moti or pearl is extremely rare to find. This is so rare that only 1 in 20,000 Shankhas is of this type, and only 1 out of 10 of such types are good enough to be blown. Aloknena dravyani shuddhim abhiyanana sanshayah, which means by the gaze at the conch, a person becomes pure. That's all in today's episode of Gyan Gatha. For more such informative ones, please connect with us on the same channel. Thank you and Namaskar.